Far across the world where southeastern Asia lay peninsula. The interior is a tropical forest where the sun is hot and heavy rains fall almost every day, and thick vines and trees grow out of the people of the rainforest hunt its animals, fish in its many streams, and eat wild vegetables and fruits. Because they're called nomads, they do not wear many clothes, for the forest is hot and damp. All nomad groups have a leader. My father, Ering, is our chief. I am Alun. Like all our women, my mother and my little sister, Kamak, travel with us always, for the jungle is our home. Whenever we can, we follow the rough trails made by wild animals. We keep close together, for it is easy to get lost in the big forest, to attack people in groups. When moving to a new place, sometimes we have to wade along a riverbank or cut paths through the underbrush with our bush knives. My father searches for an open grassy space on the high ground called a savanna, where camping will be easier than among jungle trees and vines. This place is well chosen. Water flows not, and as soon as the savanna grass is cut, bamboo, the most useful of our plants, can be brought from a nearby grove. Out of the leaves of palm trees, roofs are made to shelter us from the great rain. Our people work very hard. Everyone must help with the work if the camp is to be ready by nightfall. It is now. Other men split and unroll the hollow stems of bamboo to cover the platforms of our houses. These platforms are good places, keeping us from dampness and from snakes and other crawling things of the jungle. When the shelters are ready, the women begin to unpack. Except for knives and an iron kettle, almost everything our people use we have made ourselves. From the nearby jungle, the women gather wild vegetables for our dinner. The yam is the thick root of a plant very much like a potato. It tastes sweet when it is cooked, and we eat many yams. We have picked our camp near a river so that water for cooking and drinking may be brought to us in pieces of bamboo sealed at one end. The water is kept in bamboo tanks. This saves many trips to the river. My grandmother threshes the rice we have gathered. She is old and funny in her ways, but she works as hard as the rest of us. My cousin, Sarka, helps shake the loose husks from the kernels. Very often we go to the stream for food. We splash the water to drive the fish upstream where one boy waits with the net. We use the broad, thick leaves of the banana tree As soon as my mother has cleaned the fish, my sister wraps it in a banana leaf. The heat of our jungle spoils food quickly unless it is kept cool in wet leaves. When all the food has been gathered, the women prepare dinner. My aunt makes bread from the soft inside of the palm tree. This has been mixed with water and made into dough. When she has wrapped it in a banana leaf, she slides the bread into a bamboo tube to be put on the fire to bake. We use not only the leaves and the fruit of the banana tree, but the blossoms as well. We cut off the outside petals. When the tender hearts are steamed, they make our favorite dessert. In ways like this, my people make the jungle serve them well. Sometimes the bamboo cooking pots scorch, but because they are green and damp, they never burn up. Almost every day the great thunder clouds shower rain upon us. All we do is carry our fires to shelter. If we get wet, the heat of the jungle dries us quickly. The sun shines again and dinner is ready. The bread made of the palm tree is taken out of its bamboo oven and banana leaf cover. The food we have gathered with our hands is good. My father passes the baked fish on a banana leaf, and we eat it with our fingers as we have been taught to do. We haven't been able to teach the monkey to behave nicely. Near the equator, the sun sets quickly, and darkness drops all at once upon our jungle. Tomorrow, the men will go hunting. As some sing the old songs of my people, others cut blowgun darts from the hard veins of palm leaves. We coat the tips of the darts with paste made from the poisonous sap of the ipo tree. This paste makes it easier to capture the animals alive because it stuns them. During the long evening, the women of the family weave baskets in which someday soon we will carry the things of the jungle down the great river to the trading post.